guys, how's everyone today? We had a request from Erin. She wants something to make in her microwave at college. So we're gonna try and make her a comfort food. And we're gonna call it chicken pot pie casserole. So here we go. We're gonna start out, I have 3 chicken fillets and we're gonna cook these in the microwave. But actually, you can use a rotisserie chicken, leftover chicken, but the chicken does have to be cooked. So this is what I had in my freezer. So this is what we're going to use. We're going to sprinkle a little poultry seasoning on both sides. And I like a little extra sage. Holes are too big. We're going to have to sprinkle it with our fingers, because sage is a pretty strong herb. So we just want a little bit. And a little pepper. I'm not going to put any salt because there's going to be plenty of salt in the other things we're going to be using. So I like to pat it in a little bit. Now we'll do the other side. These will not take long at all in the microwave. This is a high-powered microwave, so it doesn't take too long. If you have a lower-powered microwave, go according to your microwave, because you want the chicken to be done. It rains sage. Sage smells so good. Always reminds me of Thanksgiving and Christmas. Okay, I'm going to get these in the microwave. And I'm going to go 1 minute first on one side. So we'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, it's been 1 minute. Now this is what they look like. You can see they're changing colors. So we're going to flip them. And we're going to cook this side too. And I'm going to go 1 minute on this side. So, be back in a minute. All right, 2nd minute. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch the pieces. I'm going to flip them one more time. And as you can see, they still need a little bit. So what I'm going to do is cover it with wax paper so they don't dry out on me. And then we're going to get a clean fork, because you don't want to touch anything that you touched with raw meat to cooked meat. So I'm going to go about 1 minute and 25 seconds, and those should be done. And I'm going to get my clean fork. Okay, our chicken should be done. And there we go. So what we're actually going to do now is we're going to let this cool off. And then we're going to cut it up in little pieces. Okay, we're just going to let it sit. Put this back on. Now our second part here is 10 ounces of mixed vegetables. Put this into a coarse microwavable dish. And 2 teaspoons of minced onion, if you want. Now if you don't have it, that's okay. You don't have to put it. It just gives it a little flavor. And a can of cream of chicken soup, undiluted. Because we are going to add then 1/3 cup of milk. And we're going to mix it really good. And then this will go in the microwave. A bigger spoon. You want to mix it thoroughly. It already looks like pot pie. I love chicken pot pie. We put some poultry seasoning on ours when we buy the frozen kind. Tastes really good. Okay, now you're going to put some wax paper on the top of this. You're going to go 3 minutes till it's really hot. Mix it around a little bit, and go about 3 or 4 more minutes. And then we'll be back when this is done. So see you in about 6 or 7 minutes. Okay, we're back, and our vegetables are hot. We're going to keep them covered, because now we're going to do the stuffing. We have to melt 5 tablespoons of butter to add to the stuffing, and then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of water, a little bit more. So in goes the butter, wax paper, because sometimes butter likes to splatter, and you don't want that all over your microwave. So we're going to do it in like 30-second increments. Okay, now over here, I already cut up our chicken, and we're going to add the chicken to the vegetables. And give it a stir. Oh, that smells good already. Now, of course, with my stuffing, I always like to add a little bit more flavoring. So I'm going to sprinkle a little more poultry seasoning. You just want a little bit. And some sage, but it's got big holes, so in the hand it goes. And get my pepper. You can see all the sage flying around. I actually love tons of pepper in my dressing, but I'm not going to put tons, so we're just going to put enough for flavor. All right, sorry about that, guys. Let's check on the butter. It's getting there. We'll go 40 seconds this time. Grab a spoon. And we'll mix this around so we can get all our flavorings mixed up in there. Oop, it's popping in there. That's the bad thing about butter. It pops all over your microwave, and then you gotta clean your microwave. We could add our water in the meantime. And we're gonna have to take some of this stuffing out. Oh, there we go. That looks pretty good. And look at that. All on top of the wax paper. Shot. Okay, now we have to remove a little bit of our stuffing for the top. Add our butter. We'll save a little bit for the top. Actually, we're going to just remix it, and I'll pull it out. Okay. And get it all moist. And you could use butter or margarine. I used margarine for the instead of butter. Okay, now we'll pull out 1 cup, a little bit like that. That's just for the topping. Now, smooth this out. This will be like a crust on the bottom. My fingers are clean. I just gave Katrina a shampoo. Okay. Now we add all the good stuff. Do not put your Pyrex when they're really, really hot. This one's not hot, of course, but this one is really hot. Don't put them on your countertop, because sometimes it might scorch your countertop. So now this, we put in, we spread it all over. And remember to use pot holders, because sometimes the dishes can be really hot. If they don't have like these little handles, always use pot holders. You don't want to hurt yourself. I'm going to put a little seasoning on top of this too, just because I like it. Okay. A little bit of sage. Now, the topping, sprinkle it all around. Piece of wax paper. And we're going to do this for about 8 minutes, and we're going to check it, and we're going to see how much further we have to go, because everybody's microwave cooks different. In we go. Just make sure that wax paper stays on the top. If it slips off, just stop it and readjust your wax paper. Okay guys, we'll see you in 8 minutes. Hey, we're back, and our chicken pot pie casserole is done. So we're gonna dig into it and see how it is. Give you a little look-see. And I won't be able to taste it because it's too hot, but it sure smells good. Oh, that smells so good. Well, I can't wait till this cools off a little bit so I can taste it. It smells just like chicken pot pie, but better, because it's got all that seasoning in there. So, with 1 box of stuffing and some cooked chicken, some vegetables and soup, you got yourself a meal. I hope you try it, Erin. I hope you like it. We'll see you guys next time. And remember, guys, life is good. Bye-bye.